Asking a woman for intimacy isn't simply about the words you choose at a particular moment. It's fundamentally rooted in the emotional environment you have cultivated over time. Many men operate under the misconception that rejection happens instantaneously at the moment of asking, but psychological research reveals that women often make subconscious assessments about their level of safety, desire, and respect long before any explicit request is made. These decisions are based on how they feel about you over a period of time, minutes, hours, or even days, and are shaped by the emotional signals you send through your behavior, attitude, and presence. Attachment theory, developed by psychologists such as John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth, underscores that feelings of safety and security are essential for vulnerability. Women, in particular, tend to evaluate whether they feel emotionally secure with a partner before they are willing to open up physically or emotionally. When they perceive consistent respect, genuine interest, and emotional stability, they are more likely to interpret the possibility of intimacy as their own desire rather than something they're compelled or pressured into. Conversely, if they sense insecurity, entitlement, or desperation, their subconscious defenses activate, leading to withdrawal or outright rejection. Numerous studies in social and evolutionary psychology support this understanding. For example, research indicates that women are more responsive to cues of emotional safety and confidence in a partner, and they tend to avoid intimacy when these cues are absent. Women's desire is more strongly influenced by how safe they feel than by the specific act of asking itself. This aligns with the concept of approach behaviors in psychology. Behaviors that foster a sense of safety and connection make the woman more open to intimacy, whereas approach behaviors driven by anxiety or neediness tend to backfire. The core principle here is that creating an environment where she feels safe and respected makes the process of developing intimacy feel like a natural progression rather than a risky leap. The first step is cultivating a sense of emotional safety through genuine presence. When engaging with her, your full attention is your most powerful tool. This means making eye contact that conveys warmth and interest, not scrutiny or judgment. It's about creating a space where she feels seen and understood on a deeper level. Research in nonverbal communication shows that subtle cues like relaxed posture, open gestures, and attentive listening significantly influence how safe and connected she feels. Women connect through emotional resonance. When they feel truly understood, their guard naturally drops. Building on this, the second crucial element is physical pacing that is subtle and gradual. Women respond more positively to incremental escalation of physical contact rather than sudden aggressive moves. According to studies on rapport building and nonverbal cues, gradual physical escalation, such as light touches on the hand or arm, guiding her gently with your palm on her lower back, or sitting closer without invading her personal space, creates a sense of mutual comfort. If she responds positively, leaning in, maintaining prolonged eye contact, mirroring your movements, these are signals of her psychological green lights. However, if she tenses, pulls away, or stiffens, these are clear signs to slow down and reassess. Respecting her body language and nonverbal signals demonstrates that you prioritize her comfort, which in turn fosters trust and emotional openness. This is supported by research showing that women's perceptions of a man's sensitivity to their cues significantly increase attraction and trust. The third step involves communication, specifically framing your desire in a way that invites rather than demands. Psychologists have found that women are more responsive to expressions of genuine feeling that are communicated assertively and authentically. Instead of asking questions that suggest uncertainty, like, "Is this okay?" or "Do you want to?" It's more effective to make confident, affirming statements. For example, "I really enjoy being close to you," or "I'd love to kiss you right now." Such statements are expressive and sincere, signaling emotional confidence and clarity. They serve as invitations, not ultimatums, and they communicate desire without pressure. Studies on emotional expression show that women find men who can articulate their feelings authentically to be more attractive. Authenticity signals emotional maturity, which is a deeply attractive trait. A critical psychological insight, and one often overlooked, is that women tend to reject intimacy less when they perceive a man as emotionally stable and resilient. When a woman senses that you can handle rejection gracefully without losing your composure or reacting with anger, her anxiety diminishes. This is supported by research on emotional self-regulation, which shows that men who maintain calmness and control in the face of uncertainty are perceived as more trustworthy and attractive. Even if she hesitates or declines, your steady and respectful demeanor reassures her that her boundaries will be respected and that her comfort is your priority. This reduces her fear of rejection and makes the prospect of intimacy feel safer and more inviting. Furthermore, your emotional state plays a powerful role in her psychological response. Slow, controlled breathing, a soft voice, relaxed posture. These cues of calmness are not just superficial, they have a profound physiological effect. When you project calmness, you help regulate her nervous system, reducing her anxiety and increasing her receptivity. This is rooted in the psychology of mirror neurons and emotional contagion. Your emotional stability can rub off on her, making her more comfortable and open. It's important to understand that intimacy is not something you can force or ask for with the perfect question. Instead, it's a state that emerges naturally when the environment is right. When she perceives that she is in a space of safety, that her feelings are understood, and that her boundaries will be honored, the desire for intimacy surfaces organically. It becomes a shared experience rather than a moment of risk or uncertainty. This understanding shifts the focus from trying to manipulate or engineer a particular response to cultivating an authentic connection. When the emotional atmosphere is right, the act of asking transforms into a seamless extension of the already existing bond. It ceases to be a gamble and instead becomes a natural expression of mutual desire. Men who grasp this principle are able to experience intimacy as a flow, a genuine, effortless part of a meaningful connection, not an unpredictable outcome. In conclusion, the key to approaching intimacy with confidence and authenticity lies in creating an environment of emotional safety and connection. By cultivating presence, respecting her body language, communicating with clarity and confidence, and maintaining emotional stability, you foster a space where intimacy is not forced or feared, but welcomed. When she feels safe, desired, and understood, when she perceives that her boundaries will be honored regardless of the outcome, intimacy unfolds naturally, effortlessly, and beautifully. This is the true psychology of connection. It's not about asking the right question at the right time, but about creating the right emotional environment that makes intimacy feel like a natural, inevitable part of your shared experience.